Welcome back to the Psychic Soul Healer channel. My name is Laura, and I'm going to do a general message for, I didn't even look, so I'm going to say Cancer. Know that energy is fluid. Roles could be reversed, flip it, switch it, twist it. Interpret the message as it best resonates with you. Now, if you're new to the channel, anything of any importance you'll find in the description box below. You'll find my other YouTube channel. It's You're Virgo. You want to check out my Virgo channel. If you are interested in shadow healing, there's my shadow healing coaching program. You can find all about it in the description box below. All right. Now, if you want to enter into winning a free reading with me, first you have to be ready to get a shadow reading. That's number one. Not that I don't look and see what's going on with your person, how they feel about you, but I do like to look at the shadows and see how they play out within your experience. All right. The underlying energy within your reading and what the word of the day, okay, the word of the day you're going to put in your comment bar, the gift of style. And this is also going to be the underlining energy of your reading, which is the gift of style is all about your unique process. It's how you learn. It's it's literally your signature style. It's how you do things. And I'm feeling like people feel like you do things very quirky. I feel as if people have a more spiritual connection to you than a logical one. Sometimes they don't understand where you're coming from. And I think it's because you're a creative thinker in order to get the gift of style, because the gift of style is all about your unique unfoldment process. So you may be on your journey creating something and people don't see the whole vision yet. Not for whatever reason, I feel as if you're holding back. And so this is the energy, what I'm feeling like a lot of people, it's you in your process is creating a lot of attention on you. You're someone that people like to watch. You're somebody that has a big personality, I feel like, or people perceive that you speak your mind. You might not have a big personality, but you're strong in who you are. And so you'll express yourself. Not everybody that you're surrounded by is comfortable. A lot of people are followers. You are not a follower. You, again, I don't want to sound cheesy, but when they made you, they broke the mold. And it's because you're different, you're unique. The way that you do things, the way that you think. You're a creative being, you're a visionary. So again, your own style, and people don't have your gumption. This is the underlining energy. So we're going to see how that plays out within your connection. We're going to see like what kind of person comes to you. Are you healed in that area? You're not healed in that area? We're going to look and see the hidden truths. We're going to look at the shadows, and we're going to see how they play it. Because right now, all your energy is going into yourself. There's nothing about a person. So there's no person that's inspiring you to do this. This is about you. And I feel like you are retreating to your safe place, which is inside of you. That's why they say the child that survives thrives. So I feel like you are someone that it's easy to go in and out of consciousness. And it's when you're in that imagination, in your creating, you're in this meditative co-creation place that, like I said, so you radiate and people notice you, because most people don't feel comfortable to even be that raw. Okay, let's see, like I said, what the hidden truths are. Because like I said, some of you may not be in a relationship, and that would show up too. Somebody might, but if you are in a connection, I will find out exactly what that person feels about you. But they think I'm afraid to contact you. I knew you were in separation. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it because I felt like you retreated to that safe place. Like it's a place that you know where to go to. And so I feel that you're in separation from a person that expected you to run after them. They expected you to cave. And it's not because of who you are. I don't believe that you've ever shown this person that. I believe that they have a big head because most people do show them that. So there's almost like a sense that you were going to fall for their little trap and you didn't do it because what you did was you put the energy into yourself. And this is what everyone is noticing, but this person is really noticing it. I want to be more than friends. They feel like they had an opportunity to be more than friends with you at one time. And they just kind of like toyed around with it. They were never really serious, never gave you your time, never showed you your worth. And so now that you've taken your energy away and you're putting it into yourself, well, I can feel like that's creating a lot of attention. And that's going to create not just attention from this person that you're connected to, but everybody around you. Because I believe a lot of times, whether they gave you credit or not, that people like having you around because you're the fixer, you're the healer, you're the idealist, you're a creative person, you're a visionary, so you're the idea person. And I believe also that the people around you a lot of times didn't give you the credit that you deserved to try and keep you in a place of limitation. And that's what this person kind of triggered because you're aware of this type of behavior. You've dealt with this behavior a lot. You wouldn't be able to be in this energy as well as you are. It's a place of retreat for you. And I'm saying people can be in a very strong creative place, but not when they're emotionally being triggered. Usually when people get hurt by people, what they usually do is they don't just, they don't just like go into their creative place. A lot of times they want to go out and meet someone else. They escape. They do a lot of things that they might even try and get back together with the person. We know those type of relationships. This is where this person didn't give you what you needed. You retreated. You went into yourself, and this person never saw anything like that before. I don't react when people mention you. Yeah, because again, they feel stupid, and they should feel stupid. They should feel stupid. Let's see what they did. Let's see what the shadows are. Well, that just popped over. Look at this. Forgiving. Oh, like they didn't mean to hurt you, but you are holding on to it. Forgiving helps you get past it and lost. You feel like you have been abandoned, but there is. So like this person didn't make you feel like as if like you mattered. And that's what they said in the beginning. Like they toyed around with you. And so there's a sense that now that they do, you don't want to forgive them. And they want forgiveness. It's like they said that they didn't really mean to. And I feel like it was just where they were at the time. I'm feeling like this person, they're used to surface relationship. They're not used to somebody that's that deep. See, I feel like you're someone that's been hurt before, like, and because of that trauma, you're able to channel it into like creating and doing and into the safe space. And that was a good thing in awakening this person to showing them how they treated you. But I don't think that they took this connection as seriously, even though they felt the connection. It was where they were in their head. It's where they were in their mind. So there is a sense of wanting forgiveness. But we're going to pull two more from a different deck just to see what else. False front. Yeah, like acting like they didn't care. And they also wanted you to be a little bit phony, I feel like, which you're a truth speaker. And I feel like this is what this person does when they meet a person. They're very surface and they see whether or not people that they deal with are true. So they'll try and get those people to compensate, what they want for themselves, which is they're usually breadcrumb, give very little, have surface relationship. Then, hey, if you go along with that, that's going to be great. So that's where they were. They were in that mind here for a good time, not a long time. And even though they felt a connection to you, and so the false front was like, I'm gonna act like I don't really give a shit about you. Going to, if you want to be with me, then you have to put on this false front too, and degrade yourself. And you were like, no. But unfortunately, this person's able to be that way and was able, so they enjoyed being a player, like becoming not a player anymore, like requires them to change. And remember, they get what they want. So there is a sense of, do I want to do that? Do I even know how to be in a relationship? Sneaky. Again, and just like this person was just very sneaky, like where, like always lying, gaslighting, like doing things behind your back, smiling to your face, being really sweet, but always doing things to like have their cake and eat it too, is what you felt like. So where you still were never really getting enough. So this was the energy. They didn't really, I don't see that they were running around with one particular person. I just feel like they had refused to give you, and it didn't value the connection. And now there is a sense of that because you're there and you're not giving them what they need. So is this a thing where, first of all, I want to see why you attracted this person. Second of all, I want to see, is this just a thing where this person comes in because they want what they can't have, and right now they perceive that they can't have you, and that irritates them because you actually walked away from them. And they think that they're so sly, that you're so smart, that you're so slick, that this is what they think about themselves. Like that, I'm saying, is this is what they think? Because I'm starting to think that that's what they're thinking. Intuitively, psychically, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker thinks that they're smarter. Oh, okay, that's what it is. So they're like, they can't sit with themselves, like too. So is this pride or is this love? Like, what is it? And I feel like your person has a hard time differentiating the two. It's like, and this is someone that's not emotionally intelligent at all. So I want to see, why would you attract a person like this? Like, what do you need healing in? That's first of all, because a lot of times when you have awareness of what you need to heal in and you heal it, you shape shift the energy. You create different, otherwise you can't shape shift the energy because it's the way that you're approaching it and the way that they're approaching it. You'll always bonk heads and you won't get anywhere. There's just a lot of frustration. So like you said, you see, what do you need to do? And what I feel like, I mean, listen, you did what you needed to do. Like you went into your safe space. So that was the correct thing to do, and not just for them. I believe when you go into that safe space, that's what you're giving yourself love. You're giving yourself the nurturing that you needed. And that's how you break the karmic cycle, because you don't usually just pull a person like this to you. You have to be aware that they're, not giving you enough. So innocent. So again, like, I don't feel like you've dated a lot. Or if you've dated, it was never really that serious. And, just coming from a very pure heart. You know, maybe again, that's just, usually you can't date that many times though in this world and stay innocent for long periods of time because you're dealing with a lot of different personalities. And unfortunately, there's only two energies, love and fear. So if you grew up in a family where you saw codependency, well, now you've inherited those patterns. If you, which is not recognizing when someone doesn't give you enough, or recognizing what you're allowing. And so you're innocent. You're thinking people are going to treat you the way that you treat them, and people don't. So it's not really a bad thing like with your inner child, but I feel like maybe you were sheltered, not encouraged to date, not encouraged to go out and explore the world and find you. So because once you go out and you find you see things from a different perception. Doesn't mean you harden up all the time, but you just get more worldly. But unfortunately, when you do see things and you do deal with things, you're no longer innocent. It's like when Adam and Eve ate from the tree of knowledge. When they ate from that tree, they were no longer innocent. They were no longer, they cared that they, they cared now that they were naked in the garden. They were like, why am I here naked? Give me a fig leaf, like let me cover myself, where before they didn't know. Like a baby doesn't know that they're naked. If they take off their clothes and run around the house when company is over, it's like they don't know. It's like they're innocent. Well, that's how you were perceived. And so to a predator, to somebody that wants, this is a good thing. And so your person was surfaced, like I said. And then what happened is you realize, wait a minute, you're like not real. Yeah. And so what happened is you retreated. And this person thought that you were going to create a ruckus, that you would react the way that most people would react, that you wouldn't retreat. You'd be like, wait a minute, the whole point of me doing that was that you grew my ego, made me feel like I was something else. And what you did was you like, and you went and entertained yourself. Like that was a different type of slap. So again, that physical touch. So I feel like you're a real highly sensitive person, like sentient type person, that you crave to be touched, that you crave to be like, I associate that physical touch with emotional comfort, getting that you didn't get that. So you didn't really feel safe. And so when we attract a person like that, it's just usually, again, we're innocent, and also we're a little bit needy. And when I'm saying needy, I don't mean like I need someone to come in and take care of me. I mean I'm emotionally, like I'm depleted emotionally. And Spirit says, well, you're supposed to take care of that. This person's not supposed to come in and take care of that. I always say your cup is supposed to be full, over, like flowing, and you give what comes out of the cup. If you notice, the gift style is all about you filling your cup up yourself, creating yourself. And what happened? This person's now looking for you. This person now is curious about you. This person now is all of a sudden looking and seeing how they treated you. Realizing I want more. But that's because of this. That's a reason why. You're giving yourself. So let's see what the spiritual lesson, we don't want to know what spiritual lesson, and we obviously want to know what the hell they're going to do. But that's the whole point of this. Like who is this person? Are they a soulmate? Like again, or what are they going to do? What was the spiritual lesson? Who are they? And what are they going to do? Like, why did you bring this person into my life, universe? Like, what am I supposed to do? Please don't give up on me. I'm trying to change, but it takes time. So it's again, they're healing. You're making this person change. So I feel like this is definitely a karmic relationship. Our mission is to be unconditional love, clearing our programming is a necessity part of opening our hearts. So you both came into each other's lives to clear the old programs of childhood trauma, of, again, family karma. Really, that's where your childhood karma comes from. And that this person is helping you to do that. You might be like, they helped me to do that through like bringing me back into my trauma. Yes, because you didn't realize you were treating this person like through innocent eyes. So you were coming not really from a balanced place, because you're like, hi, you're gonna treat me the way that I want to be treated. And this person's like a wolf in sheep's clothing in the beginning. They are no longer a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're coming back. But that's because you showed them a different side. Like, wait a minute, they thought that you like kind of played them by the way that you did things, when really, because you didn't create a big, what are you doing? I thought we really had something. Why are you like again acting like there isn't anything? That's what they wanted. You didn't do that. That made them look at themselves and then actually look at the connection and then realize, well, I really shouldn't do that, because I really did like you. I wasn't ready. And no, I wasn't ready because I thought the grass was going to be greener with all those other people. I wanted to like run around and experience all those other people. And they gave me time. And what it was is they weren't quality. You're really quality. And what I see is you're not codependent. Like I didn't give you what you deserve. I know that. And you know that. And you respected yourself. You walked away. And so that makes me respect you. So I trust you. And now you're someone that I would want to spend time with. That's your person's logic. Okay, because they've been hurt before. But again, so they really strategize and play games. And I think that that's like out of balance, but that's what people sometimes do when there's trauma, where you put the energy into yourself. And what spirit is saying is like, well, if you want to like be with this person, let's see what they're going to do, because I feel like they have feelings for you. Whether they can put the energy into it, I don't know. I mean, because like they said, the person has spiritual balances, but like I said, they know you're supposed to be there, and there is unconditional love between you and this person. They just didn't treat you the way that they should have. I'm totally heartbroken that we're not together right now. I'm up at night worrying about us and our future. This person's not going to be able to stay in this energy. You're just not going to be able to. But that's the, like, again, they have to surrender their ego. They have to let go of their pride. These, again, are shadows, things that are protecting them that shouldn't be there. That's not the true self. That's not the higher self. So unconditional love gets us to go to be evolved into the highest state of consciousness, which is unconditional love. So your person is like, it's changing them. You are an angel in my life, and I want to be one in yours. No one gets me like you do. So they feel like you understand them. Life feels empty without you by my side. You were everything. So again, I feel like that's for some of you. Like, I feel like they do feel an emptiness without you. But some of you might have been closer than others. Like I said, I don't really feel like this person gave time to a lot. You understand me better than anyone else. Your eyes can see into my soul. I can't hide from you. So it's, again, they feel like you understand them. And your past life relationship. And I know that because Spirit doesn't bring people into our lives to clear programs. So there's what I see right now is there's a lot of realization. I don't see them doing anything. I just see them kind of, I want to say, being nostalgic, like remembering, and actually because you're not there, it's amplifying, it's glorifying it. And this person is really kind of a little bit out of balance, like it's and that's because they won't become vulnerable. You said there's all this realization, but what are they going to do? I don't pick the deck that I thought that it was going to be outright. I had too many expectations of you. I was selfish, focused on myself. I didn't care about your needs, and we know that. So I'm going to leave it there because it's like right now, what they're doing is nothing. What they're doing is a lot of reminiscing, a lot of which I'm feeling that a lot of it is procrastination, a lot of procrastination in hoping that you'll return to them. A lot of, oh, I can't come back to you because I feel so bad about what I did. My life feels empty without you. You were the best thing in my life. I like, everything's up. So, okay, so come back and forgive. I feel totally heartbroken. It's like, where's the action? Where is the action? Where is the damn action is what I want to know. It's like, and I'm gonna pull like three. I didn't say it was said it was gonna end it. I lied because I'm like, where's the action? Are you gonna do anything at all? Anything, anything, anything? It's like, I'm sorry, but it kind of annoys me. Like it's okay, strength card. That's a positive card. So they're building up they're building up the courage. They're building up the courage. What I dropped it. Of course, it's stuck to the floor. And King of Cups, and it actually was upright. So emotional mastery. There's one other one on the floor. Emotional mastery. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. I didn't want to have to. Okay. Sorry about that. There goes my phone. And temperance. Okay. So I believe that this person is figuring things out. That's what it is. They have feelings. They realize what happened. They're getting the strength. But you see how those cards fell out? It's kind of like that. It's like I feel like a lot of times they're ready to do it and then they stop. And then they fumble, and then they overthink, and then they don't take action, and then they're ready to take action again, and then they stop. But they've getting to a point where it's so uncomfortable because they're like, I'm totally heartbroken. Like, you understand me better than anyone. Life feels empty without you. You are my angel. Like all this, like, again, and I believe because you were a true speaker and you really had unconditional love for them and you were innocent. It was innocent. It was pure. They felt that. They want that. And so they have to surrender their ego. So this is a soul relationship where you may need to learn about compassion and free and being able to really forgive and let go. That could be something that's challenging for you, especially since this person didn't treat you right. But this is a soul connection. And I feel like, again, the mission really is to help you heal and evolve and to become your best self. I mean, that's what our relationships are all about. It's about making us evolve into the best version of ourselves. And God knows that a lot of times relationships don't bring the best out in ourselves, but we're supposed to look at that. And that's what happened here. You did that. And when you did that, Cancer, this person, it made them fall even harder for you because they had a connection before. They just thought that they could play the game. All right, I'm going to leave that there. And if you want to enter into winning a free reading with me, don't forget to write the word, the gift of style, in your comment bar. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.